You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole. And Thule, thank you so much for your Patreon membership request. You are bringing down some Tarja down the rabbit hole for us. Thank you so much for that. And this is actually at Circus Life, which we haven't been to this venue for a while. And this song today is 500 Letters.
Thank you so much, Thule, for bringing 500 Letters back down the rabbit hole. I'm excited to listen to the song for a second time and not the official music video version. Thule, thank you so much for bringing 500 Letters by Tarja down the rabbit hole for a second time. I'm really excited to get into this one because you told us that Circus Live, this performance, is a lot funkier than the album version of the song, which we listened to the album version from the official music video, which was very well done. Yeah. And if you haven't seen the official music video, which I'm sure you all have, being Tarja fans in the winter storm, but if you haven't, definitely check that out, or check out our reaction if you're interested. And without further ado, let's get into Circus Life with 500 Letters and see how funky this song is live. If you are excited to be here with us, remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness.
I know I'm excited to get back to this venue because seeing her in the middle with all of her band surrounding them, it's like the perfect venue for this, and I can't wait to see 500 Letters again. Here we go. Stalker time!
A stranger at my door. 500 letters words that scars no one can see. Child's game, lines of poetry without a name, waves of paranoia washed upon a page, and superstition, tear to rage. Why do you love me? Why do you want to love me?
I can already hear how it sounds a little bit different.
Yeah, I can too, and it sounds more upbeat, sounds funkier versus it was a lot more melancholy when we heard the album version of it. So like she's having a lot more fun with it now.
Years have passed a little bit.
She can look back on this and be like, damn, this guy literally sent me 500 letters.
Yeah.
Right? Like
no kidding, right?
It's still scary that you went through that, but now things have passed. You know, she's in a safer area or a safer place, and she's able to move past it. You can hear it in the song itself.
Yeah, you absolutely can. And this one, when I first heard it, it became one of my favorites because of her performance and just how catchy the melody is. And already hearing it for a second time, I'm like, yeah, this is my anthem. Yeah. Here we go. those who don't have a beard, I'm curious, do you get goosebumps in your chin?
I like
No?
no.
Like, that's one of the, I must admit, because my goosebumps start from my toes up. So it hits my chin last, and then it feels like my beard's just like shooting out like a porcupine because of like all the tingles and stuff. And it's a really nice feeling, I must admit.
I I don't know.
I know.
But no, this is great because I'm loving how like it is her song, so she's taking those artistic liberties now that it's later on, and she's like adding those vocal cakes to the song.
Yes.
And then I think, like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that guitar solo was necessarily in there as prominent.
As prominent, yeah.
It's coming out, like, that guitar piece came a lot more bluesy for me, a lot more jazzy and funky.
We're remembering it more.
We're remembering it more, and it's really cool because it wasn't that long ago that we heard 500 Letters, where sometimes when a song comes down the channel for a second time, it's been months that have passed.
Yes.
So it's nice that it hasn't been so long since it came down the channel the first time versus coming down now, because we can kind of hear those moments that were slightly different, or where she's added those little pieces and added those vocal cakes to it as time has passed since the first time that she made the song.
I agree, and watching the music video itself puts you like attached with the images a lot, so you start thinking about the story a bit more than just the music itself, where this really helps you just take it all in that way.
And it's really cool for me because I'm a very visual person, as you know, so I'm able to actually replay the music video in my mind while I'm watching this, being like, oh, okay, like, and then being able to make those connections and differences.
Different. Yeah. Thanks, Thule.
A smile on his face, cold as ice. One last message waiting only for me. I don't want to say I see you in your dreams.
Circus Life stage is insane.
Yeah, and like every stage she goes to just seems so insane, and that's just because of how big her band. It just seems like such an event when she's performing.
Yeah. It really does seem like such an event because she makes sure she's dressed to the nines.
Yeah.
That her band is there and everything is to the nines for her performance. And it's always such a treat to see her when she's on stage. And I love how she made so many little changes to this. And I'm going to use the term vocal cakes again, because that's what she has done, is she sweetens it up and like makes it more fun, where it's like, yeah, this happened, it was terrifying because this is a song literally about a stalker, but I also need to be able to have fun with it and move on from it, and not have it tear me down or take me down. Like, this person's, it's like, why do you love me? But why do you want to hurt me? But I'm not going to let you hurt me. I'm not going to let you hurt me physically or emotionally. And this isn't going to take me down.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to have fun with it, and it's going to become a powerful anthem.
Yeah. Because I know so many of the Winter Storm that are so affected from the song. Even after we did the 500 Letters the first time, kind of elaborated what we thought. I saw a lot of comments just about, like, it's crazy how love can turn to hate so quick.
Yes, it can.
And rejection's the number one thing for that, y'all.
It really is.
Sorry, the baby just woke up. He is back to sleep now. We were just talking about how love can turn to hate so quick, especially because of rejection. And can you imagine all the people that Tarja has had to reject over her life? with being this like so accessible for everyone to come see her. Everyone's falling in love with her, and then you get that one crazy guy that just can't take no for an answer, and that's terrifying for me to think of as well.
It is terrifying when you have that one person that just can't take no for an answer, because not only does it turn to hatred, like in her song she even mentioned, like, why do you love me, why do you want to hurt me, is the lyric.
Yeah.
And it's like, that happens so often, even without it being like on the level of Tarja, who is famous. But like we've had, or at least I've had, and I've had friends who've experienced this, where it's like just that one guy, that one random person where it's like you're nice, but like, I'm sorry, I'm not into you. And then it becomes obsessive.
I've been there,
and it turns to obsession. And like I had one person actually who I had to ban. I had to ask management to ban him from my workplace.
Because he keep coming to see you?
He kept coming to see me, and it was, but beyond coming to see me, like it was rough. And it was someone who was a friend of my dad's who I used to babysit for. So it was weird on top of rough.
Yeah.
And then I ended up moving cities, and this person continued coming into the store. And then the store, new employee or new manager, don't fully know the story. It was like, oh, she moved, she's at this location now. So then he was coming 200 kilometers to the new location that I was working at, and had to add another ban and another ban. So it's, person's gone now, thankfully. But like, imagine being famous at this point where you're getting 500 letters on your doorstep, where they know where you live, not just where you work, but where you live.
Yeah.
Because that's a privacy that is now been broken. That's that safety of, this is my home away from work, like everything's done, and now that's broken. So like it's terrifying. And then to have, like, I'm assuming because of that lyric that he went from sending love letters to threats.
Oh, totally. Getting
and
nothing
threatening
back.
their life, threatening her life, and threatening to be there. And then at the very end, there was that letter that was written just for me to say that I'll see you in your dreams, right? Because if I can't have you in life, then I will haunt your reality and haunt you in death.
Yeah.
And that's terrifying. Like, that's an obsession that becomes beyond just a physical need.
Yeah, and I'm trying to pick something out that I didn't talk about on the first one, and it came to my mind. Do you remember Eminem's Stan?
Yes, Stan.
And how he's sending him letters that whole time, and Eminem never gets back to him. But by the time he finally gets back to him, he had already died and went psycho, right?
Yeah, and
so maybe even some of these times she wanted to get back to.
But she's
this
touring.
guy.
She's doing things.
I'm trying to reach
busy.
to her right now, and she ain't getting to me, and I ain't no crazy fan, right? So
right?
so she is busy, and she has protection with her now. So like,
absolutely.
But it just makes me think of how quick it really can spiral for people who just who can't have patience or just.
And that's
idolizing
I love how you said that about patience, because that is such a key thing. Is we live in a society where we're all so have that instant gratification. Need it now, need it here, need it whenever. Right, exactly. We have Amazon with 3-day delivery or same-day delivery when you live in the big cities.
Yeah.
Right, like, and we came from an island, so like I never had 3-day delivery or same-day delivery with Amazon years and years ago, because it had to come through a ferry. So you were kind of forced to have these patience aspects because of living out in the middle of nowhere. But now in today's day and age, where everyone has these instant gratifications, nobody wants to wait for the snail mail response.
Yeah, I agree.
And they can't even comprehend how long it actually takes a letter to get from point A to point B if you're not paying excruciating fees for it to get to that place. And so like, it's like even sending out Christmas cards or birthday cards, like normally through the mail, you have to think months ahead for it to get there on time. So then you end up with situations, I don't fully know Tarja's situation, but like with Stan, for example, when Eminem's writing back to him, and he's like, I hope you don't end up like this guy on the radio. Right?
Oh shit, it was you.
Oh shit, it was you on the radio. What? Right?
Yeah.
Because he's just getting back to him after being on tour, and he's like, hey, I'm getting back to all my guys now. I noticed you sent me a whole bunch. They're piling up here. Like, sorry. And it's already turned into this hatred that's become a vendetta, that's become vengeance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's not even love and hate, it's vengeance at that point.
Well, we love you, and if you never get back to me, Tarja, I am not gonna go crazy. I promise, and I won't send you 500 letters. It'll only be 499. So we're all good with that. Winter Storm, hope you had a good time with us, though. This is the second time it came down, and we still got to pull out a bunch of goodies from that. Hope you had a good time with us. Thule, thank you so much for this request. We were so happy to see this performed live back at Circus Life. It's one of my favorite venues. But anyways, y'all, we're exiting the rabbit hole, folks.
Thank you so much, Thule. This was phenomenal, and it was a lot funkier done live than it was in the official video. So
Yes.
thank you for giving us this one again so that we could hear your favorite version of this with the funky twist. Really loved it. And if you guys loved it, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness.
Thank you all so much for making it all the way to the end of the video. If you had a good time and you are new to the channel and you don't want to miss the next one, here is a very easy way that you can make it to our next one by hitting the subscribe button. If you liked what you heard on this video and you want to support this artist, then an easy way to do that is going right here. And I think we have a really good video for you right here that we think you will enjoy. Thank you all so much. See you next time.